according to what people say, I am capable of soloing in this Drake. I mean, with this shield tank as well. It's to be fair, it's a pretty damn good tank. It's what's called a passive tank. I mean, the Drake excels at passive tanks anyway. But long before that became popular, when the Drake first came out, I thought, that looks nice. So I grabbed it. Let me just group all my missiles together. Probe launcher can go there. Yeah. I thought, I'll grab that. That's it. I'm having that. Got me drones. Yeah. And slapped a passive tank on there, because I used to use a Coracle for passive tanks. And of course, a Coracle, not quite as good as a Drake for passive tanking, to say the very least. But I'm just going to use my afterburners just to get to within range of the wormhole a bit quicker. This thing is a bit of a slug. With it being a battle cruiser, halfway between a cruiser and a battleship. The cruisers being the middle, the battleships being the max. I just, you know, I had a feeling there that I was going to end up. I think afterburners will help me get up to a good speed quicker. See, the danger is now someone will be cloaked, they'll instantly decloak and destroy me. But at the moment, I do not have a cloaking device. I've got that one safe spot, which was a bit silly to only have the one, especially when it's quite close to where else I am. No, I can't do that while warping. Right. This is a dangerous, dangerous game that I'm playing. A very dangerous game. Sleeper Sanctuary.
Warp drive active.
Now, sleepers are tough. They're not normal mobs. I've actually not fought them before. This may be me making a huge, stupid mistake, but I don't know whether that bookmark that I've just created is any good. So there's two cruisers, a load of frigs. I'm going to lock on to those frigs. Okay, my spot, I'm going to align to it. I'm going to activate the launchers. Whoa, okay. Jeez, my shield took a bit of a battering. I'm not used to it taking a battering. See, the important thing is that this shield tank, I've got nothing that I can, no buttons that I can actually click, which then will recharge it. A lot of the time with tanks, you activate the repairers, you activate the boosters, and, you know what I mean. You do various things like that, and it will then, you know, boost you and give you. But okay, so far so good. They're hitting me with missiles. I'm hitting them with missiles. One of them, its shields are down. Okay, this isn't too bad. I'm going to keep an eye out for other players. So far, I'm quite happy with how things are going. I'm tanking this quite well. I'm going to possibly make a mistake. I'm going to head back to the wreck. See, while I keep moving, it makes me a little bit harder to hit. And it looks to me like these emergent patrollers are mostly shield tankers, basically. because that first bar is their shield. Oh no, hang on. Oh, they have no shields at all. Just armour and structure. Oh, whoa. It's a bit unusual, isn't it? Well, it is. Just take my word for it. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna... No, keep going that way. So far, so good. We've got those turrets around the actual main structure. They seem to be... oh god. They seem to be... what I'm going to do, I'm going to orbit at 250 around that wreck. Oh, that wasn't good. That actually hurt. That really did hurt. I think it's because my direction changed. It wasn't very clever. My shield's now going down quite low. I mean, bear in mind, the lower it gets, the faster it charges. Okay, the frigates are out the way. Now, these heavy missiles are designed to destroy cruisers, so it's entirely possible that the cruisers won't last any longer than the frigates did individually. God, that salvaging, it's not bloody working. Serious. These fearsome sentry towers maintain the faithful, dangerous guardians of their sleeping masters. I don't like them. I don't like them at all. Set to orbit at 1,000 because I need to be within 2,500 in order to salvage. And well, sorry, in order to loot the cargo out of it. So far, awakened escort.
A module has run out of charges.
Neural network could be quite valuable. We don't know. Right, now I know from personal experience that you destroy the last ship, or a particular ship, it's normally the largest ship or one of the largest ships, and you awaken the whole new set of enemies. So what I'm going to do, which is dangerous, this whole thing is suicide. What am I doing in wormhole space on my own in a battle cruiser? What am I doing? Especially now I've got an enemy that I'm completely ignoring. That's alright. I'm fine, It's good. Got neural networks. Cool, okay. These neural networks, they're not worth much, are they? Not worth much at all, to be honest. But this will be a relatively simple sleeper site. Come on, harvest it. Fine. Have some bloody missiles. I don't even know whether my missiles will reach it from over there, to be honest. Oh, they do just about. Right. I'm gonna go over there. Actually, where's that? In fact, let's go over there. And I'm going to now see if I can take out those turrets. Because if I don't take those turrets out and destroy this last sleeper, a new wave may just spawn. Oh, I've got that cargo there to take out. But then again, to be honest, they're not doing that much bloody damage, are they? To be fair, they're not doing a huge amount of damage. I might be alone in this wormhole space. To say that there's all these easy to find sites, why have I not launched my drones? Goodness sakes. Launch drones! Drones kill bad thing. Idiot drones. Actually, it's hardly the drone's fault, is it? I'm gonna risk it and just blow that up because, to be honest, I don't think it's gonna be too bad. Holy crap, we've got a battleship. Okay. Align. 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 Aligning basically just means that, wow, they really did not like that hobgoblin. You return to drone bay. Jeez. They really, really did not like my poor little drone. Now I unfortunately can't target ships that are too close with my drones. My drone skills, there's a technical term and it's called they suck. And unfortunately, my drones really are getting targeted. This is the thing, see normally you, oh I'm getting bloody webified, which basically means that they're slowing me down, makes me easier to hit, that's for certain. And they're targeting my drones. You little bastards! Leave my poor drones alone, what have they ever done to— oh, yeah, yes. Yeah. Okay, I'm not— that battleship is pretty damn big. I can't believe they're blowing up— they are really blowing up my drones. Bastards. Very, very annoyed. Now that battleship technically is more powerful than my ship. Technically. I'm just kind of losing track of what I'm doing here. Shields are fine. Shields are holding. Shields are in fact holding. There's an awful lot of neural networks. Okay. Problem with this is that the battleship, the enemy battleship, has a lot bigger range than me. So it will be able to hit me before I can hit it, which is disappointing. See, my shield so far hasn't gone down below 2/3. Still can't lock onto the battleship. That didn't even really touch my shield. It's those turrets that are really causing me problems. But yeah, I think it's quite possible then that this system is completely devoid of other players. Wow, that was a good pummeling that they just gave me. Here we go. I can lock on now. And with any luck, my missiles will be able to make not necessarily short work of it, but hopefully it'll be half decent. I'm hoping it's in bloody range. Yes, it is in range, but damn, its armor's tough. That's going to be a hell of a thing to punch through. I don't even know whether I'll punch through its armor. Right, traversal. Little traversal knowledge for you. If you're going sideways, perpendicular to the way someone's looking, then they will find it a lot harder to hit you because you're apparently going very fast in front of them. I'm beginning to think that maybe Battleship's not the thing to be shooting. But yeah, now I'm going traversally, roughly traversally, meaning that as they're shooting me, I'm moving relatively fast from their viewpoint. So I should technically be harder to hit for all of them, because I'm roughly traversal. I'll be slightly more traversal if I go up that way. But yeah, they really wasted my drones. It's quite unfortunate. It's the first time I've actually really lost drones in combat. My shield's getting low. I may get out. I may get out now. The thing is, I just don't have the offensive firepower. I've gone away from those two wrecks, which is a bit unfortunate. Oh god, look at that. I mean, my shield, all shields recharge fastest at 33%. So, up to that point, the lower they get you down, the more resistant your shields become, which is very useful. Right, you know what? I'm getting out of here. Because that tank's going to take me a bit long to kill. So I'm going to get out while the going's good. Because so far, I've done reasonably well. I'd like to think I've done pretty well, actually. To say that this is my first venture into wormhole space properly, I mean, I've done a little bit of minor scouting in the past. That's not actually too bad. Oh shit, there's people here. Fuck. Fuck, fuck, fuck. There's nothing I can do other than just hope that they don't attack me. Shit, they're attacking. All I can do is hopefully shoot back and hope that my shield tank can hold, but it won't. I mean, these guys are Vigilant, Falcon, Onyx. Basically, I'm this is it. It's game over. It's totally game over. Yeah, I'm sensor blocked, scrambled, everything. I can't move, I can't warp, I can't get to the wormhole. Ah, that is a shame. That is a shame. That's basically my right, hopefully. Come on, I've said warp. Warp. External factors are preventing me. Of course, they've basically warped me, so that's it, I'm dead. It's clone time. That's a shame. That is a big shame. But that's what happens with wormhole space. That's what happens. And that's what happens, Malik, when you decide to go off on your own and decide to do your own thing and try and be clever. And what can I say? What can I say? I've got an ibis now, which is basically your noob ship now. Oh dear. This is like my yes, this is my clone bay area. That's a shame. So basically, I went into wormhole space, and now I've been cloned. Now that means the first thing I need to do is get a new clone, because the important thing to remember when you die is that you only keep skill points equal to the level of your clone, or at least you lose some, or you risk losing some, or you lose a lot, or something like that. Now I need to upgrade my clone up to that one again. Yeah. So that's then exceeds the amount of skill points I've got. So if I die again, I don't lose any skills. Yes, if you don't update your clone, you will lose skills. Effectively, you lose levels for not paying to have your clone up to date. So yeah. Well, that was unfortunate. Now I do have other clones which I'm now going to leap to, and yeah, serve me right, really, doesn't it? Actually, you know what? I need to actually leave the ship, and I just need to trash this bloody ibis. What's the point in a bloody ibis, honestly? So now I'm in my capsule. Go to my jump clone and jump to my home. Not while I have skills in training. Yep, okay. Pause the skills. Now are you going to let me jump? There we go. And now my skills. Open training queue. Apply. There we go. Well, there you go. That's how you don't explore wormhole space. To be honest, what can I say? I've only myself to blame, but that is a really good, actually, an example of what you don't do. So, I know I've got another... whereabouts is this, anyway? Oh, I don't need that. Come on, trash. Silly ibis. Now, I'm poignant, so it's a .6 system. I'm safe again, generally speaking. I mean, technically, being safe doesn't mean that... no one can attack you. People can attack you freely. But Concord, don't ask me why they call them Concord, the police force, basically they will immediately warp in and attack and scramble and do all horrible things to that other person. And generally they, unless they have quite a big powerful ship, they won't be able to destroy you before they're completely locked down. There is an unfortunate sort of trend with these, which is quite new for me. I mean, it certainly didn't happen 5 years ago, where people will sit at gates in safe space, in Empire space, where Concord is in full force, and they will passively scan ships that are going through the gates, and they'll look out for someone carrying valuable cargo. The people at the next gate, their friends, will destroy that ship. Concord will warp in, destroy them, but their friend, a third friend as it were, will then scoop up all the valuable stuff that was in the victim's ship, and it will then, they will have gambled effectively that enough of the valuable stuff will have survived the destruction of the ship to warrant, to pay for the loss of their own ship, if you follow me. So they'll equip it with really cheap stuff, basically. So yeah, you've got to be very careful. So even in safe space, you're not safe. I've been targeted before, but I was in my covert ops full of blueprints. There was loads of blueprints, and they were very valuable. But I'm pretty good with the old covert ops and the buzzard and everything. So I managed to get away from that. So they targeted me, but they targeted me at the wrong point, and I managed to warp out. But yeah, it happens. So you've got to be very careful. Very careful. Simple as that. Right. I'm gonna call it quits for that session. That was interesting. Profit, well, didn't really get a profit, did I? I actually lost the biggest ship that I've got, but I can can replace that. That's not a problem. That was fun in a bad way. Anyway, that's a little intro into Eve, and I may post the odd other videos as well. So this has been quite a few episodes of an intro, and we'll do some other bits and bobs. I'll do some level 4 missions in Drake Mark 2. I'll fish out. I don't know where my other Drake is. I'll find it. So until next time, everybody. Cheerio.